What's up, dudes and dudettes? My name's Scythe, and we are back again for another Trove Badge Notes. Why'd that sound so weird this time? Anyways, hi everybody, how y'all doing? I hope you're doing fantastically wonderful. I got a different mic placement. Things are changing behind the scenes, dudes and dudettes. So anyways, we're not going to be giving anything away today, everybody, because of course it is a patch notes video, and I expect that the content is enough of a gift from the game to everybody else. That's why I like doing all this stuff. So anyway, if you're wondering where we are right now, we are in a hidden maze, which is underneath the Shadow Hub. In order to get to the Shadow Hub, refer to my how to craft the porta potty video. So anyways, without further ado, the game is afoot. You might be able to craft the porta potty mount. Yes, really, maybe. Don't say we didn't warn you. Anyways, legit, the clues that the devs gave for the porta potty mount were absolutely useless. I don't even know how the person that found this place ended up actually finding it. Like, seriously. Hello, everyone. Oh, well, thanks for Millibot. Millibot put the thing in the game. New chest mount from the Chaos chest features Meounce and the Bulldozer, or the Griefing tool. So be careful, clubs. Make sure that you lock down the doors and get all the places all closed off so nobody comes around destroying things. By the way, right now we are underneath the Shadow Hub, and this is actually where they have names of people that supported Trove during Alpha. So very, very cool, because this maze actually once upon a time used to be way back in the day. It was actually in the old hub. Only sometimes it would generate down there, but sometimes it wouldn't. And you could actually go through the maze, and as far as I know, there's nothing to it. So it was cool that they ended up putting all these usernames of alpha players in here, like Ribeye, didn't look both ways, and they put comments for everybody. Now, there's also a sign somewhere in this place I just want to point out that says, this place won't last forever. So hopefully that's a lie? I don't know, man. I don't know. Adventure Box Madness. Adventure Boxes now drop at double the rate, but recently they actually nerfed the drop rate of Adventure Boxes, so it's actually dropping at the old normal rate while saying it's a bonus. But the good thing, dudes and dudettes, is that you can get every single Adventure Box, except for the Shadow's Eve ones. Game updates. Mimic blocks are now live. Let's actually go to Team Pixel so that we can check this out. You can craft them at the Cube Converter, although I've found that they are very weird. They're strange. Zone Restrict Officer. They're really weird, dude. So if we actually come over here, I wanted to use these blocks. I really wanted to use them to create grass blocks underneath Bowser and this tree and stuff like that, because as you may or may not know, if there is not a light source touching a block, it means that's not going to generate. So I've been messing around with it, and from what I can tell, if we are clicking on this brown block, the mimic block is going to mimic that brown block. Now, if we click on the grass, it's going to mimic the grass. Now, the weird thing is that even if we drag it out like this, like, I actually had this whole section set up as grass, but for some reason, stuff like that happens, and the dirt seems to take over. So I haven't really messed with it enough to actually figure out how it works consistently. Oh, there it is. You see it right there? The grass actually degenerated. So little bit tricky for stuff like this. I guess that means this area is always gonna be in the darkness and never have grass, which sucks, because I wanted grass under here, man. But the biggest thing that it's supposed to be for is that you can actually craft, like, say you accidentally bomb this tree, you can end up crafting it back out, and so on and so forth. The other thing too, actually, does it work with colored blocks? Yes, it does. It's just whatever block it's touching. So that's actually very cool. I haven't been able to experiment with it that much because, as you can see, I got my mob following me, so it's very difficult for me to test it. But either way, it actually would be very handy, because that also means that if you didn't have a particular type of block, you could just use mimic blocks to kind of cheat your way through it. However, check this out, because this is ridiculous. They cost 1 pharmacite each. Yup, that's pretty brutal, man. Rip Firmacite. Seriously. So anyway, loot celebrations now occur from rare chaos chests and Trove of Wonder loot. This is really cool. So it will announce in the world chat if you've won a specific prize. So earlier today, Joe ended up getting the aura from the chaos chest, and it said Dudes, Nintendo Joe Gamer has gotten the aura from the Chaos Chest. Very, very cool. But the thing that's kind of weird about it is it only sends it in the world chat, but it also seems to send it through a club chat. But that club chat seems to be kind of random, because Joe's shout out of what he ended up winning and how he won it actually shouted out through the Pinata Assassins Club, despite him being in all the other clubs. So maybe it's just if you're in the club world. He was in Team Pixel, so never mind that. I have no idea how it works. I wish that it was a global shout, though. That would be much better. The names of the original alpha players, they're in that maze. Reduce some qubit rewards for the golden thread tutorial. Less qubits for starting players. It begins the great migration to pay to win. So what else do we got here? Since it was easy to sometimes list an item in the wrong price in the store and not realizing it, there is now a comma. Let's just look for the porta potty. There's now a comma right here, and it's beautiful. I think it's there too if you end up typing in something. Let's type 100 million. No, maybe I guess it's just for buying and selling and stuff like that. So that's very, very handy. The other thing too is jump stat now represents total number of jumps. Where is that? That's here. That might be censored out due to the chat being censored out. But either way, it's going to show your total amount of jumps instead of your first initial jump was actually never counted. So it's going to say that you have 2 jumps if you just start the game, because you start with a default of 2 jumps. Slow Sebastian is now slightly slower for some weird reason. I don't know. Maybe it's to push people buying stuff from the shop. Wait, no, never mind. We're skipping it way too quick. The Vials tab under Collections is now Flasks. Ooh! Unless that was this, I think. Yeah, this is now a Flask tab instead. All right, cool. That's better. In Capture the Flag arenas, the flag can now be returned by the player who is carrying the opponent's flag. This is actually a big no-no in most actual competitions, because the character that is carrying the flag should not actually be able to return it, as far as I know. Maybe I'm dead wrong about that, but who cares? It's Trove anyway, and no one's been playing Capture the Flag now that Deathmatch is here. So anyways, there is also added a unit price for things listed in the store. Check this out. This is amazing. Starlight Soul. So if we look for Starlight Dragon Soul. There it is. So now we can actually, except nobody is selling them for a big bulk right here. There it is. So you can actually see there's 2 Dragon Souls right here selling for 2.7k. The individual price of each of those souls is 1.3. So now you're going to be able to easily calculate if you're getting ripped off or not. So that's actually a fantastic update for the market. Like, seriously. Wings now have a glide stat, and the higher the stat is, the slower you will descend from the sky. Oh no, so that means that certain wings I'm expecting, none of them seem to make a difference yet. I think they are all the exact same. Yeah, so far they are, except for the starting wings, but they're probably gonna use this as a way to push certain wings being different. Now, hopefully that doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to use your favorite wings, and they're not going to be like, oh, let's put a special set of wings in the cash shop that are the best ones ever and let you glide forever, you know? Like, that would be just mean. So anyway, in the wing category, there is also, what is it? They also added a new category, Mastery Wings. They love their categories, don't they? My goodness. Oh, I got a bit of a runny nose, so you'll have to bear with me. In the character sheet, when switching to the Mastery or Battle tabs, it will instantly teleport you to your current rank. So it actually just scrolls down for you, which is absolutely amazing, runny nose. For people that are going through Mastery, especially, because otherwise you would go to Mastery, it would be right here, and you want to check the rewards that you're going to get next, you'd have to scroll down to it and actually find it. It doesn't only scroll you to, like, the bottom of the list. If you're lower Mastery, it's going to scroll you to where you are with your Mastery level. So that's a good update. Trove Store added a new Sir Sebastian mount. That's right. We need to get him right here. Should I get him for cubits or credits? Let's get him for the cubits. Who cares? Destroy him! Kill him! Do it! I'm using cubits, you stupid store! I guess he's that epic. So anyway, while this is waiting to load, he's actually the exact same mount that you get from the questing badge, but blue. Abadi abadai. Badibidi. That's all, folks. I'm scaring myself. Adjusted cubit prices in the Trove store to be 10 times the number of credits. The largest price changes are towards the... Did we get it? Or did it steal our cubits? Well, anyway, the largest price changes are for this and this. So instead of 20k cubits, they're 16.25. So that's actually not bad if you actually want any of those. The reason that they're preparing for this is because they're gonna start slowly introducing different ways of pushing the cash shop. Some emblems have had their price increased to unify pricing. I guess just to make the pricing seem like more even or something like that. Bug fixes. We fixed an issue that caused black rectangles to appear in the Chloromancer's evergreen Christmas costume. I remember seeing those, so it's good that that is fixed, even though we're just using the level 20 costume now because of the Kigurumi-ness. Fixed intra-club linked portals from teleporting you to invalid locations. Does anybody know what an intra-club portal is? Seriously, I don't. Either way, that's it, everybody. So thank you all so much for watching. Let's go to the comment of the day. I'm making my own toilet sounds because that's totally what this mount should sound like, right? So anyway, for today's comment, we got sus red hair kawaii by thank you so much for that. Anyways, hi, how you doing? And now, bye.
Believe in yourself.